Hello, good morning, wonderful people. Welcome to Marina Cares Farm Knowledge. The right to grow your knowledge on farming, agriculture. Yeah, I'm into agriculture, like I've always said on my videos. Why I why I plead with you guys to dodge yourself in something like this is due to the management. These are very easy to manage. These yams you see here are a month old, while these ones were planted on May 8th. These little ones you see here were planted May 8th, and with the fertile soil and the access to nutrient, they were able to sprout out in less than a month. And right here, we are here doing successfully well. This is what we call management in terms of farming, agriculture. Right here, you don't have to spend much. You don't have to look for land space to get just little of 1,000 heaps. With sacks, you can get more than that. Just right here in this particular space, you can see me. You can see me right here. This is 7:46 a.m. in the morning, being Saturday, 27th of June. I'm in my farm. In this little sector, you see here, I have over 500 sacks packed here. This is how we do. This is how manageable and economical the sack farming is. Going into details about sack farming, not just sack farming, set planting, where you're able to multiply one tuber yams into 10 or 15 pieces, depending on what you want to go for commercial trading. You see, it's what we call sack farming. Planting in sack does not mean you get a bigger yam, and it does not mean you get smaller yams. But what it's all about is the profit, the business ideal that comes with sack farming, and that also comes with set farming. Okay, I believe you all can take proper view of the environment. Those are sacks down there. I'm still going on. You can see my shovel there. I'm still going forward to make sure I hit about 3,000 sacks before the end of the rain. So here we got over 500 sacks in this little space. And I applied manure already. I already applied staking. I've done my best for nature to bless me. Likewise, you can do your best also. Take a look at these sections here, this sector here. You see, it's almost about 100 sacks packed in this small place. This is why I said managing your space is all about sacks. When you plant in sacks, you manage your space very well. These are there and they are doing very well. When we still move forward, you see this business is not a joke. This is business for creating generational wealth. I believe you can see more. You see, these guys are already sprouting. This is not a play game. And the rest, we are expecting them to show up soon. And I think I'm still fighting on how to get to that outer part of the land, and I still have spaces to cultivate here. So with sack farming, you're sure of reliable source of income that will scare away poverty for life. So with details going and more information, you can write me on my private messages, my WhatsApp numbers, my comment sections on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And we can partner together in bringing better success to the youth of Nigeria. Most youth these days think it's all about pressing phones, all about being a civil servant, but I am also a civil servant. I work for two firms, even working from home. But I do not give a damn fuck on what people might say about this business. That is why I am going to this business with my full force. Yeah, with my full force. So you can take a look at the yams planted on the 12th of May. And you see how they're doing well, thick and healthy. This is sack farming, agriculture, aka Marina Cares Farm Knowledge. You can do well to comment, ask questions. I will give you details. I will teach you on how it goes. This is not something you need manna from above for. With little income or like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, you can start something like this. Yes, but I have spent over 230 to 250K getting this number of sacks just here, not the other places, but just here. And I'm going further. It's not easy. I do the working myself. I do the farming myself. I don't employ labor because I want to see and regulate the cost, expenses for this project. I want to settle for what I can give myself before going into big commercial or employing laborers for this. I on myself, I can farm 3,000 sacks if I get the resources. It's nothing to me. Saturdays like this, I stay at home, I do 100 sacks. Next week, I stay at home, I do 100 sacks. Within 1 month, I achieve about 500 sacks. That is how it goes. So do well to put this in mind. Put agriculture in mind. You can go into poultry. I have poultry here. I have chickens. I have native. I have agrics. I have dogs that produce that brings in money for me. You Nigerians can go into this. It doesn't matter your qualification or education. I am an HND holder in computer programming science, IT, networking, web designing. That's my job. But I took this because I don't want to suffer someday in life. I have friends that have done jobs like this that worked for firm for 15 years, and at the end of the day, they have nothing to show off. But right here in this soil, I can budget 200K, 300K, and I'll be expecting 3 million, 4 million in return in 1 year. No firm can pay you that. No firm can give you that. This is why I urge guys to go into agriculture. You got little space, go into sack farming. This ideal is very successful for young guys like me. It doesn't matter, it doesn't care, it doesn't mean anyone's idea doesn't matter to you. People's opinion doesn't care to you. All that matters is what you get for your future. I'm doing this business regardless of what my families, my friends, people around might take me as. He's a big boy. Look at what he's doing. But nobody knows what I'm gathering behind. I am gathering resources. I am gathering ideas that will help my future. I used a month and few days to achieve all this. What if I invest more money? What if I bring in 1 million into this business? Do you think I will have any loss? No, there is no loss in agriculture, depending on what you want. What I want is going commercial with little resources, going commercial and getting clients, getting customers that will partner with me when I go bigger in a bigger way. If I go in with 3,000 sacks now, at least I will get minimum of 7 to 10 wholesalers that will buy from me and promise me buying next year. You see, I'm not stressing myself. I don't have to go into marketing. Though I did marketing in my second year of street hustling. But right now, gathering so much experience, I don't even need to go into marketing. Where I buy yams, I sell to them. That is how it is. So let us do well to try something useful for ourselves, not waiting for the government to give us what is it called? Amnesty or support or loan. Nothing like student loan in this country, Nigeria. I worked, I labored, and I saved, and I went into this. People might mock you, people might say shits about you, but believe me, this business is fucking real. I, Mayana Cares Farm, I am urging you guys to go into agriculture, not just poultry. If you don't have finance, you can't cater for your birds. I lose a lot of money trying to bring up birds to 6 months. But you see this guy here, all I just need to do is look for fertilizers or manure. All serves better, notwithstanding. Look for sacks. You have sands in your floor. On the ground, dig up your soil, fill them up in the sack. Then you go for further knowledge on how to get your sets, proper set sizes, grams that will yield good produce. So please, I want you all not to see these efforts of young farmers as useless. We are doing this thing to scare away poverty and build generational wealth. Right here in Ogun State in Moshe, this is 7:48 right now, and I'm doing this from the depth of my heart that agriculture is right for every Nigerians. You don't have to be in the village. I never came here with any intentions of being a farmer. You don't have to be in the village. Right here in your doorstep, right here in your corner, garden farming is very, very essential. I'm thinking of going into vegetables, but I don't have to stretch myself. This is how I do my vegetable planting. I plant in my water leaf in my sack. You see them? You see them? This is what I do. With this, I also gather more funds. The same manure content compost I apply here serves for this too. You see? These are not weeds. These are the weeds here. I remove them each time I come close to the sack. Please, let's do well to involve ourselves in this business. Watching my video, I believe you learned something. Don't just watch and not subscribe and like. Please like. Help me build my YouTube channels. This is how I can also make money from YouTube. I'm not just aiming to be a farmer without being on the modern technology terms. I want to be on YouTube. That is why I have this account. So please, if you watch my videos and you get to this level, do well to like, comment, and share. I remain my anarchist farm. I built this farm by myself. This is my second year of this farming experience, and we are heading. And I guarantee you, in the next 3 years, you will not be recognizing this face and this farmland again. So please, if you want to join the moving train, do well to follow up. Join me, comment, like, and share my videos. I can also support you in the little way I can. So please, this is not a topic or a subject on how to go into agriculture. I just gave you the full fact of agriculture and its profits. You put in 100,000, you see 300,000 without any stress, without having to buy feed, without having to to do some things like buying regular feeds, looking for money to invest in the business. No, no. Once you invest 1 naira in this business, you just rest, you relax yourself. It's like when you plant cassavas in floor. You relax yourself and you wait for 6 months, 7 months, you call in your buyers, you invest and you sell. I'm not doing all these things to eat. No, I'm not doing this business for feeding alone. This is commercial. This is business. So if you're going into farming like me, you should have that business idea in you that, oh, I want to gather millions from this business. I want to be standard living in this business. I don't want to go broke anymore. Do you think I will go broke after this kind of wealth? This is just touch of what I have in my mind. I have plans of doing 10,000 sacks, 5,000 sacks, but due to the finance, I'm not able to get more money to go far, but at least I'm still hitting milestones. So we all can do this. If you want to support my business, you can do well to comment, write me, message me privately, then we'll talk business. I have a cut on shares I give to my clients. If you're partaking in my business, you have a share every year, every 6, 7 months. I can actually advise this guy in the next 6 months. It doesn't matter. What matters is getting bigger sizes of him. So please, I, my anarchist farm knowledge, is saying a wonderful good morning and happy weekend to all my followers, my friends. Do well to like and share my video. Thank you so much.